What's up, everybody? My name is Reno, and welcome to my channel. I am a variety content creator. I do a bunch of things like reactions, gaming videos, short films, shorts. You can check out a bunch of shorts that I've got uploaded. They're all, I find funny at least. Hey, you might find them funny too. But today we're going to be doing a reaction video. And for those of you who have been here before, you know that I like to react to Sam and Colby. They do a lot of paranormal investigations. I myself dabble in the paranormal, and the arcane, and the occult. Yeah, this title is their quote-unquote final ghost hunt. So I have some suspicions as to why they're saying it's going to be their final one. And if my suspicions are correct, I'm going to be a little disappointed in them. But we'll get to that when/if they make that announcement. But just know that, you know, before we get to it, I think I know what's going to be coming. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash the like and subscribe button. I don't know how to... Does that help? Does that get you guys to subscribe? Listen, I need validation, and you guys can give me that validation. Also, I would love to be able to get to, you know, like 1,000 subscribers, and then if we can hit that milestone, I will actually take you guys via video form ghost hunting with me. Right? Like, I will go out ghost hunting, film it, and upload it onto here, and you guys can watch me go out and do all my sorts of things. So yeah, so hit that like and subscribe button. Leave comments down below of other videos you might want me to react to, either from Sam and Colby or other paranormal investigators that you guys really enjoy here on YouTube. And let's get into it. It's Future Sean here. I'm filming this right after I recorded it. Ignore the sound in the background. That's my air conditioner. So it turns out that their title is a little misleading. It's not their final ghost hunt. It is their final ghost hunt at Pennhurst. So you're going to see me reference multiple times throughout this video, hey, this is apparently the last time they're going to be ghost hunting. I was wrong, and I apologize for that. So you can leave a comment saying that I was wrong and that it's not, blah, blah, blah. That's great engagement for me, and I thank you and I love you for it. So I apologize in advance, and let's get back to the video. Before we get into this, we got to make sure we crack into a nice cold... Where is it? There we go. Monster. This is the Ultra Punk Punch. And if you guys want to subscribe and start making me money on this, you can help fuel my addiction of energy drinks. Because, God, got some on my hands. Am I addicted to them? And these things are expensive. It's good. Not as good as the white can, but good still. All right. Now let's get into it.
Hey guys, it's Sam and Colby.
Tonight, we're investigating what is known as the Shame of Pennsylvania, Pennhurst Asylum. This is where
I have never heard Pennhurst Asylum called that before. It could just be because everything I've watched about it is they just call it Pennhurst Asylum. I thought the Shame of Philly was going to be gritty. Even though I personally love gritty, but that man's crazy.
10,000 patients, including children, face unimaginable cruelty.
We want to communicate with the spirits of the 5,000 patients who died here and possibly encounter the demonic entity in the underground tunnels.
But this time, our guests, the Haw sisters, are currently inside this building investigating alone.
I can't! Why? I'm too young to die.
I don't know who the Haw sisters are, but if they have a video of them doing this, like before Sam and Colby get there, maybe I'll react to that next. Let me know if I should do that in the comments down below, guys.
This 32-building complex has been named one of the most paranormally active places in America. However, time is running out. News just broke. Pennhurst Asylum might be demolished forever. So the goal tonight is to see if the spirits have any final message to the world.
This is our last chance to get answers.
Let's get inside.
But while most of the investigation was deeply terrifying, the spirits ended up sending a message that truly surprised us, making this an experience we will honestly never forget.
Remember me.
Oh!
So, okay. Is it the final investigation for this place? Because that's a completely different from what my suspicions are. But I will say, I'll give you a little hint as to what my suspicion is. I think it has to do with they're going to be uploading somewhere else, not YouTube. And if that's the case, I'll get into why I'm disappointed in that later, if that's the announcement.
to scare them. We're gonna try to scare them.
I really, really don't like this, and I'm really scared.
What? Oh my gosh, what? Look at our fucking beepers.
The radar, you idiot! What the fuck are you looking at?
Real quick, I like that they called them beepers. I don't think anyone in this group is old enough to know what a beeper is, which is showing my age. But maybe they do. I don't know. How old are Sam and Colby? I'm going to say they're like 27, maybe 28 at the oldest. I think I got some age on them. Also, when investigating with friends, you should always try to scare them at least once. It might ruin your footage, but hey, it's for the lulz.
Oh my god, it's so red.
Oh god. I'm fucking overstimulated, that's what I am. Can we get out? Can we get out?
Now, what they are using in these clips, the beepers, as they call them, or the radars, are actually EMF detectors. And basically what they do is they detect electromagnetic fields. So you can see it's a little blurry here, I apologize. Maybe if we go back. Nope. Can we get a better frame? There we go. Much better frame. As you can see here, there are 5 different colored lights. They go from green, yellow, orange to red. The more these light up, the more electromagnetic field they are detecting. So red being the highest, they are detecting a large amount of magnetivity, whatever you want to call it, in that area. Now, you can buy these relatively easily online. They can be used to say that spirits might be there. Spirits are said to manipulate the electromagnetic fields around us in order to communicate. But these are also used as a way to find like where faulty wiring might be, because wires are also going to release that electromagnetic field. And the stronger it is, the more likely, the stronger the presence is of a spirit or exposed wiring. In this place, I don't believe there's any power really connected to it. Maybe reserve power for like the emergency lights on the inside. I'm not 100% certain. So the best thing to do with these is to go around the areas that you're going to be searching and get a baseline reading, right? Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. I think a spirit's trying to tell me to shut up, but I'm not going to do that. Anyways, you want to do a baseline reading of everything, right? So you want to take these devices, you want to go around and, get a baseline. If everything shows up green, right, for every room that you go in, cool, great. You've got a baseline. You know that the next time I go in there, it should stay green. But if you go into a room and you start communicating and then it starts fluctuating to red, there's something interfering with the electromagnetic field around you. And that is a way that you can sense or, show, hey, something strange is happening here, and it could be the paranormal.
Oh god. I'm fucking overstimulated, that's what I am. Can we get out? Can we get out?
Try just make us scared. Yeah, ready.
It's fucking overstimulating me.
What was that?
Bro!
What the fuck was that? Did you guys hear that?
Did you guys hear that? I think there's a demon in here, guys.
Yeah, that wasn't us.
Just screamed out my fucking ear.
Welcome to the channel, guys.
Hi. Yeah, you guys don't know how long it took us to get to this point. We were stuck at the top of the stairwell for like 5 minutes because we did not want to move. We were like, holy shit. That was so scary. I know.
Okay, so I'm guessing that their point of view stuff is only going to be on the Explorer Club shop, which I don't have access to. I'm poor. I can't afford that stuff. I can't even afford my crippling energy drink addiction that you guys could totally help me with. Let's get back to it.
Oh,
Has that been going on?
Yeah.
Every single one of the patients' rooms here didn't have like a ceiling, so it looked like a labyrinth, and you could hear the screams of each of the other patients right next to you. Mm-hmm. So very terrifying.
Definitely like an upgrade from the White Hill Mansion.
I don't know if it's a good thing. That's an upgrade.
Last time you guys walked in like not believers and then walked out being like, oh god.
Yeah.
And then so we're like, okay, now we need to up the ante.
And that's one of the reasons why you want to do this, okay? You want people to come in and you want them to be skeptical. And then when they leave, you want them to be like, hey, maybe. Also, you're going to be seeing my ear a lot because for some reason this side of my headphones just pure static and I hate it. Which is going to make my reaction a little bit difficult for this, but we'll get through it. But that is something you definitely want. The whole purpose behind paranormal investigation is not just to show people, hey, spirits exist. It's to get people to realize spirits exist. If someone says, hey, I don't believe in ghosts, and you're a paranormal investigator, say, hey, cool, come with me on an investigation. Come with me, have an open mind, right? Have an open mind with them, be like, listen, I know sometimes we can go out and nothing's going to pop up, nothing's going to happen. Maybe they'll become a believer. Who knows? But don't sit there and just automatically be like, well, I don't like this person because they don't believe in the same things I believe in. They don't believe in ghosts like I do. I believe in spirits. I believe in ghosts. I have family members. I have friends who don't. And I fully respect that of them. But if they want to come out and say, hey, these are things that I can't explain, awesome, great, come out, come with me. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. That's one of the best ways to get more people into this field. And that way we can get more evidence from everyday people.
Times 10.
Yeah.
Did you just move your foot, like drag it like that?
I don't think so.
Guys, we heard so many weird noises.
Yeah,
Yes. we heard like, do you hear that?
No.
Like a,
From upstairs?
no, here.
Oh, like a buzz?
It's like that buzzing noise you get in your ear.
Oh,
A ringing,
okay.
a ringing
Like a
noise.
ringing
noise.
Yeah.
I just went to red.
Don't react like that.
What the
Holy shit.
That's actually so crazy.
What is this detecting? Like a spirit?
Yeah, if spirits are around, they can use their EMF energy to make that go off. No, wait.
Stop! Don't say that!
What just happened? Why'd you grab your bag?
I don't know if it was my jacket or something, but I felt something on my back, but I couldn't tell if it was my jacket or not.
Oh, right as it was.
Did I? Okay, I put this on to see if I could hear through it, but all I can hear is static coming through that ear. Did she grab her bag? I didn't. I saw the watch Emily. Okay, we're gonna go from here. I didn't see her grabbing at her back, but granted, this one's face lit up green, and that kind of drew my attention to her. I don't know who Emily is. I don't know these ladies. So let's rewatch.
Stop! Don't say that!
What just happened? Why'd you grab your...
Okay, we gotta go back a bit more.
Acting like a spirit?
Yeah, if spirits are around, they can use their EMF energy to make that go off. No, wait.
Stop! Don't say
So
that!
a jerk reaction. Something.
Why'd you grab your bag?
I don't know if it was my jacket or something, but I felt something on my back, but I couldn't tell if it was my jacket or not.
Oh, right as it was full red. You can also buy these types of meters at Home Depot. All they do is detect a change in EMF energy. So that means something is changing in your hand right now.
That's so weird.
See, like Home Depot. Home Depot, Lowe's, Amazon has them pretty cheap. Cheap. Nothing in this world is cheap anymore. God, nothing's cheap anymore.
Look!
What the fuck is happening?
Like, what could that be picking up?
Guys, there were 5,000 people that died here. So this could be 100 times more active than the last mansion.
Oh my god.
And that is a sad reality of a lot of these abandoned asylums. Basically what an asylum was is it was kind of a place where people were sent to against their will. Usually people who suffered from a lot of mental health issues, people who were autistic or had Down syndrome. They were all just kind of sent there. And it was a way to get them out of the public eye, right? So a lot of families would have children and they would be like, well, they're not acting quote unquote normal or the way I want them to, so I'm going to ship them off to this asylum, and it'll be like no one knows where they went, you know? People knew where they went. It was kind of like one of those things where it's like, oh, we don't talk about that, you know, with these people. And the conditions for these places were absolutely abhorrent. They were horrible. People would be chained to radiators, to beds. They would be covered in their own filth and excrements, you know. There would be daily beatings and, you know, all these other things. And there are people today who are still alive who worked at these places and will fully admit, yeah, I used to beat these kids because they wouldn't eat their lunch properly and stuff like that. And they have no remorse. No remorse to it. Some might, Some might have remorse, but most of them will be like, yeah, that's just what we did. And it's a shame. You'll hear people, older people, boomers and stuff like that, be like, well, back in my day, we didn't have as many of these quote-unquote autistics as you guys claim to have today. And that's because most of them were shipped off. Most of them, if the autistic aspect of it wasn't something that was easily, able to hide, or wasn't something that's just like, oh, she's just like a little quirky, we send them off here. There have always been plenty of people like this. But yeah, you can find old footage of these places. CNN did one, I forget the exact place. Might actually be Penn State, now that I think about it. And it's so sad because these were just regular people. A lot of them had mental health issues. Nobody wanted to work with them. Nobody wanted to help them. And so, we're lucky we live in a day and age today, right now, where we have access to a lot of these things to help us. It might not be accessible for everybody, and it might not be the best accessibility, but there is some accessibility for it.
And this is just the first spot out of many that we're going to tonight.
Oh, yeah.
This is a big spot.
Dude, it took us 30 minutes to get to this point.
Yeah.
It took us so long to get here.
How are we gonna go through the rest of them?
Do you want to hear the plan, actually? Because I got it on my great map right here. That actually Sam drew, but we just didn't print it out this time.
Dude, I love my maps, all right?
Look at Sam's map.
That's very nice.
Good, right?
Not bad, right? So we're going to start off here in the Mayflower. This is the epicenter of where all the hauntings are. This place is scheduled to be possibly demolished in the future.
No way.
And so all the spirits here are unrest and upset about that. And they come to this building to congregate and talk about it.
Yeah, this is the most investigated building, specifically the third.
I don't know that is what the case is. This was probably one of the main housing buildings where a lot of these patients were, and that's why there's a lot of activity here. Most spirits, in my opinion, aren't going to be getting oh, let's have a town meeting of just the ghosts. It's just a lot of bodies and a lot of energy have gone through this building, so a lot of spirits are probably trapped here, and that's why it is so haunted. That's why there's so much activity. Another reason why it's more of one of the more explored and investigated places. The other buildings are probably too condemned to go into. So if you go in there, you have the chance of the risk of falling through the floor. There's probably a lot of black mold and other gross things in there that are just too dangerous. A lot of lead paint's going to be in here. So, this might be one of the only structurally sound places that you can still go into on this campus. It being demolished could be because of that, because it is just so far gone that there's no point in trying to redo it. You have to tear the whole thing down to rebuild it. It would technically be considered a historical site if a historical society wanted to, buy it. I don't know exactly how they work. Sometimes they buy it, sometimes they don't. But yeah, this very well could be demolished. I hope it doesn't. I would love to be able to investigate this place one day myself, but unfortunately, this is just kind of the world we live in, where a lot of these old abandoned places are set for demolition.
Floor and the basement, which is crazy. So we'll do that first. The second building we want to go to is called the Devon Building. And recently, within the last year, they've been seeing a demonic energy there in the basement. So we want to go there as our second.
And as always, if you've watched my old videos, I always bring up the point. I don't know if Sam and Colby use AI in their videos. I really hope they don't. The images that they use, the one that they just showed the demon, to me screams of AI. But again, I don't know. I'm hoping it's not.
Investigation, but then we're saving the most terrifying for last, the underground tunnel system.
Tunnels!
We're actually doing tunnel.
Yeah.
Maybe, we'll see. We'll see how you guys weather the first two.
So there's 32 buildings on this whole campus, and the tunnels connect all of them, or they used to in the past. And so that's the scariest part, for sure.
And that's actually really common with a lot of old school campuses. In Pennsylvania and the Northeast, right, we get a lot of snow. And sometimes it's easier to dig a tunnel and travel through the tunnels during the winter than it is to try to shovel out the pathways to walk. It's also another great way to hide people. When, hey, we're going to have visitors come and stuff like that. Well, we don't want them to see all the, mentally distressed people who are in like the worst conditions, so we can go put them in the tunnels and like no one will have to see them. It'll be fine. Like you can look at the outside and it's a beautiful campus and everything like that. And like we don't go in the buildings though, and we hide some of the worst ones in the tunnels.
Guys, give it up for the hall sisters. Yay!
Let's go.
Hi, so I am Autumn. I'm our makeup director and I manage our history tours in my free time. Mayflower was built in 1919. It is definitely one of the most reportedly haunted buildings, point blank period, across the board, almost in the United States. We have whatever you can think of, it's happened there. I've seen doors move, I've seen balls move. We've had shadow figures, we've had disembodied voices. I personally have had really loud boot steps coming towards me, like boxing me in. It's definitely been scary in there, especially like the third floor of the basement. It gets a little intense.
The third floor specifically is known to be the most evil place of this building. Investigators experience nausea and feeling pokes, almost like they're getting jabbed with a needle.
Anybody want to go first?
No, hell no. You're gonna go first.
Ooh, and it is also 30 degrees tonight, guys.
Oh.
My toes are free.
Bro, I wish it was 30 degrees. It is like 85 degrees outside right now. I have my air conditioner and my fan turned off, but I had it running right up until I hit record, so that way my room is somewhat comfortable. What I wouldn't give for 30, because I can escape the cold very easily. It is very difficult to escape the heat, okay? Like, I can't take this off while I'm recording. You guys don't make enough to afford that yet. And I don't make enough to afford that yet. I ain't on that other side.
It got cold out of nowhere. I'm scared.
Dude.
What?
I'm just gonna turn off the light real quick. And look at that. Oh god, that looks so scary.
Oh my god. This is gonna pop up in my freaking nightmare.
Oh yeah. This is actually wild. What?
I don't wanna go!
Again, there's like an evil energy up here, but there's also a child spirit.
These pictures specifically, right? This is what I was talking about when I said AI. I can't tell if these are AI generated or if this was, artwork that people have done and stuff like that. If it is AI, I am very disappointed. I do not think AI should be used in any form of art or anything like that. Scientific research purposes for AI, yeah, sure, fine, whatever. There's no reason AI should be used to create art. I try not to use AI for anything. You'll never see me using ChatGPT or, making pictures with AI or thumbnails. Like, I do all that stuff myself, and I'm terrible at it. You can see from the evidence of my own thumbnails and everything like that. Like, it's bad. But I would rather it be bad than AI.
Named Howie. That was
Very intelligent child spirit. He caused a lot of mischief. Literally, his window had to be closed shut because he kept jumping out of it, even though it's like on the third floor.
Also, you were holding that back here, and it was going red behind
I know,
you.
I was literally looking at it.
Well, let's hope the spirit liking Emily's back.
Yeah, I don't like
This is
this.
not good.
It's not very good.
Do we know where Howie's room is?
I have no idea. What we need to look for, though, is a little toy plane. That's what he plays with.
Yeah.
Toy?
Toy plane.
What the heck?
Why is there so much electricity in this place? Oh my god.
Here. There's right here. Hello, Howie.
I have a good feeling there's going to be a lot of activity tonight.
That's what they said. The guides here were just like, it's been crazy recently.
No way. Great. Oh shit.
In 1908, Pennhurst Asylum was open to care for people with developmental disabilities. From the outside, this may have seemed like a place to help people, but in reality, the true purpose was to take outcasts and the mentally ill away from society until they died. They basically just wanted to get rid of any of the undesirables from the general population. The asylum was underfunded and extremely overcrowded. At one point, there were only 9 doctors to take care of nearly 3,000 patients, most of them being children.
What is this?
And that's what they would do. They would just send all, the entirety of Pennsylvania would have this one location to go to. And it could even be, Pennsylvania, parts of New York, parts of Jersey. What is it? Is it Ohio that's next to Pennsylvania, Idaho? It could be, the surrounding area could have only had this one place to send their quote unquote undesirables. And the state would just be like, yeah, that's where they're going to go and you're going to take care of it. And we don't want to hear from you.
Oh, that's a great point out. Oh, no, sorry. That was my fault. These are like tiny sinks because little kids would use them.
That's how tiny they were.
Yes, that's how small.
No way.
No, stop. That's
Right?
so sad.
Our boy Howie could have used that sink.
never know.
They were this tiny.
That's
They
so.
were little
That's
kids.
so sad.
This
Oh my
tiny.
God.
There is a couple stories of kids that were as young as like 3 years old being admitted here just because they were like orphans.
Oh.
Yeah, or their parents wouldn't want to take care of them. They're just like, actually, I don't want this kid. Let's send him to Pennhurst. Then they would spend their entire lives here.
So it wasn't just mental patients. It was literally anybody, like outcasts and criminals and stuff like that.
That's so
insane.
sad. This sink is so tiny.
I mean, not cute, but like sad.
Yeah.
Cute sink, but sad to think that they
Yeah,
were used because of it so much
exactly.
torture.
Yeah.
I got you.
And here's the thing: most of those kids did not live to see adulthood. Most of them died very young because they were just not taken care of. And the parents might receive a letter saying, "Hey, your child John Doe passed away last night," and the parents would be like, "Okay, whatever." Some might be sad, Sometimes, children were taken from the families because the father didn't want to deal with them, and the mother very much wanted to keep them. But at the time, women did not have as many rights. It was kind of like whatever the father says goes. Sometimes it was the father steps out and the mother just physically could not take care of them, and they had no other choice. It was either that or leave the kids on the street. Sometimes they would leave them at like City Hall and be like, "Oh, I'll be back for them in an hour. I have to go do some shopping," and then just never come back. And the city goes, "Well, we have no orphanages for you to go to. You're going to go here." And that was the sad reality of it, and it really sucks.
Over its 79-year history, there was 10,000 patients who lived here, some of which never getting to see the outside world. Most of these people enduring extreme abuse, leading to a death toll of over 5,000.
Oh, you see this metal cage? Yeah. These obviously look like toddler cribs, right? Uh-huh. They would put like people up to teenage years chained to cribs like this, sitting there all day.
And you can see, if we go back real quick, let's see if we can get...
Teenage years chained to...
This is a teenager, and look at how emaciated they are. It's a really grainy photo. Like, this is from probably the 60s or 70s. But you can see the person's spine. You can see their shoulder blades, their bones. They have no hair. They shaved their heads, or just their hair fell out from malnutrition. These kids were very, very sick, and like they were not treated well at all. And so I've seen stuff like this plenty of times before. I've seen plenty of documentaries. There's never been a time where it doesn't get to me.
Cribs like this, sitting there all day.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Sit there all day.
yeah,
all day.
people that are like 13, 14, 15 years old have to be confined to this.
What?
It's literally like this torture.
Who weren't getting the treatment they needed.
Who wants to go in?
What? What? Whoa.
Not it.
What's that? Which one? Who did?
I think Sam was last.
You gotta get in there.
Now you got to do it.
It's unstable.
So imagine you're here, you're chained.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's insane. That's like inhumane.
Yeah,
So bad.
extremely inhuman.
Imagine the cramps you would get in your legs.
Oh, yeah.
My god, bro. My body
feels unwell.
In 1968, a documentary called Suffer the Little Children came out, showcasing the horrors of Pennhurst. They exposed teenagers being chained in metal cribs, living in their own feces, and physically and sexually assaulted by the people who were supposed to take care of them. To put this in perspective, the local zoo was...
So this was the one that I was talking about earlier. This is the documentary that you can see. This documentary kind of blew up what these asylums were like. It brought it really into the public eye, because whilst a lot of people would send their kids and their family members here, a lot of people didn't actually know about it. They didn't know what these conditions were like. It was very much a we don't talk about this. Like, you could ask your parents questions about it, be like, "Hey, what happened to little Timmy who lived across the street?" And your parents would just say, "Oh, he's, he moved to a farm upstate, right? Or he's he had to go to the hospital because he's very sick, right? And it's like, you feel very sad, but like, you don't ask any more questions about this because, don't know, don't tell, right? And this documentary comes out and it shows the world. I'm not talking the world. It was seen worldwide, really hit in the States, that this is how people like this are being treated. And it was really, really messed up.
Spending around $7 per day per animal, while at Pennhurst, they were spending around 70 cents per day per human.
After this documentary came out, there was a class action lawsuit against Pennhurst, which ultimately led it to being shut down. But the biggest injustice of this whole thing was because of a bunch of legal delays, it took over a decade for Pennhurst to actually shut down, meaning the entire time, the abuse continued.
That might be it right there.
Whoa.
Hello, Howie?
What?
Look, there it is!
Oh my god!
What?
Little
Is this
toy
the
plane.
What's with the toy plane?
You would play with this all the time, but apparently if you play with it too much, he gets angry, so.
No way. It's beeping alarm right here.
Now, I don't know if they're going to explain it, but we kind of see how big this room is, right? When they're walking in, if we go back. It's like a fairly decent-sized room, right? Like, this would be like maybe like a apartment-sized living room, maybe, access towards the kitchen here. There would be a dozen people all in this one room, living in this one room. It was not, one person, two people got this room. It was multiple people all stuck in here, all cramped together. There would probably be very little walking room, and a lot of them might even be chained to the beds. They mentioned Howie, they had to barricade the windows with bars because he kept jumping out of them. So who knows what they did after they barricaded the bars, or the windows with bars, right? Like, who knows what they did to Howie after that, what Howie tried to do after that.
What?
Look, there it is!
Oh my god!
What?
Little
Is this the
toy
toy?
plane.
What's with the toy plane?
You would play with this all the time, but apparently if you play with it too much, he gets angry, so.
No way. It's beeping alarm right here.
Oh god!
It was red before. It was red just now.
Just now.
Literally just now.
Maybe it's because you touched the plane.
Oh god! Sorry. Sorry.
Howie?
You touch it. No.
I think you touch it again. Touch it. Maybe Howie likes me.
Move it.
Oh, he doesn't like that.
How do you know?
He just knows. He just
friends
knows.
with
I think
him.
he was fine with that.
I just can't believe there were so many people, probably even in this room, that were like tortured. Staff would push patients down and like kill them. Like, it was so bad here.
That's wild.
And every single patient, too, not to mention, were called little children, even if they were like 40.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Very
Just to
demeaning.
demean them.
I'm starting to feel bad for
So
the
were they
ghosts.
just like torturing them because they had like a mental illness? So they were like
It was
discriminating them?
Kind of. It was a thing called like eugenics, where basically society was trying to outcast all the people that had bad genes and like have them die here so that the rest of the population was like, strong.
They're the real ones.
It was that. It was also another mixture of, they would torture them to get the crazy out of them, right? Like, say, it's a lot of like conversion therapy, basically. There would be electromagnetic shock therapy to, get these people into a regular state of mind. And some of these cases were quite literally just, an 8-year-old with ADHD. Or a child with Down syndrome, or an adult with severe PTSD who's broken down. Maybe they came back from World War I or World War II and just weren't all right in the head anymore because of all the stuff that they had seen, as what they called it, shell shocked at the time. They would send them there. Those would be the adults that would be there. It was wild, and they would do these, conversion therapies where they would strap you down and, scream in your face until you acted right. It's very messed up. Like, some of the worst things you can think of happening to these patients happened. And yeah, people, they would kill them sometimes, and no one would be really charged for it. They wouldn't be arrested for murder because the people that went here were expected to die here.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Literally.
They're the real demons.
Crazy.
Like,
Hear that, ghost?
We're on your side.
Think about that though. In this spot, there was decades of actual doctors and nurses trying to silence people. Not only just not have them interact with other people, but not reproduce or anything. So all these people are like trying to tell their story because for their entire lives they were shunned. That's why this place is so active.
That's fucked up.
It's really sad.
So sad.
There are some negative people, like the people that were staff here and like the doctors. They are still around here as well.
I mean, there was a guy named like Dr. Fear here, apparently, who would like inject patients with the most painful chemical, but it wouldn't kill them.
It wouldn't.
Yeah, so they would just be like in pain, and like again, they didn't take care of anybody here, so like there'd be like emaciated patients.
Sometimes too, like they would use these people for experimentation. They would be like, we're going to test out this, what does this chemical do to people? And like, we can use live test subjects on these people that, no one's going to care about, right? You would think like, hey, why don't we do this to some of the, like death row inmates? But those people are constantly being monitored by the outside world, right? People are always curious, like, hey, that dude in my state who killed those 5 people, what's he up to in jail right now? People are constantly looking into it. These people, once you went there, no one talked about it anymore. No one talked to you anymore about it. And, again, you can see the emaciation on these people was intense.
On the floor that don't know how to walk, pooping all over themselves and stuff. Like, it's crazy.
It was red for a second.
It went straight to red after that.
What the hell? I'm scared.
You guys remember the spirit box?
Yes.
It's like the radio frequency thing. So we're gonna start with this. Hopefully we can use this to talk to the children's spirits here.
But remember, there are also evil.
Now, spirit box, like they said, it kind of makes a sound. Basically what it is it cycles through a bunch of radio frequencies. And what it's said to do is spirits are able to speak into the box, and it will pick up words from all those radio frequencies to allow them to speak to you. The issue with this device is it's not very consistent. You need to make sure that you are getting like reliable, consistent answers to your questions. Sometimes it's just going to pick up words that are coming through really strong from radio broadcasts, and it's all radio broadcasts. So if you were to go, say, like in your car right now or in your parents' car and turn on the radio, you can, turn the knob and it will show you, 94.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and then 95, and then blah, 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 so on and so forth. That's what it's doing. It's cycling through all of those, and all of those radio signals have something broadcasting on them. Whether or not your device can pick that up is another story, right? Some devices are going to pick up one radio signal, and sometimes you have to go to another location in your area, and then that next one up will be like a stronger signal, so on and so forth. As you move around, the signals come in stronger. So while this sweeps through, it's going to be shouting out random words sometimes, and they're very loud. This device is very, very loud. It has to be. You have to be able to pick up even the slightest little hint of talk. So the best way to do this is to turn it on and ask questions. You wait about 10 seconds or so, 5 to 10 seconds, see if you can get a valid response in, and then you ask your next question. A lot of the times what you're going to see with people doing this is they're going to ask a question. They're not going to get anything. They're not going to get a response. And then like 4 or 5 questions later, they'll get an answer that resembles an answer to one of the questions they previously asked like 4 or 5 questions ago. And then they'll immediately jump back to that. To me, that's not conclusive evidence. That is just coincidental evidence, and it's not something that we can chalk up as paranormal. It's very much humans trying to find patterns and recognition in this. It has to be a quick, concise answer. So let's see what they get, if anything.
Spirits do up here, so we gotta be careful.
Yeah, well, hopefully they're happy to see us. Yeah, right. If they're really threatening, we know to get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god. This is so scary. I hate this thing.
Not this. Ex-human? Did I hear that right?
We are here at the Pennhurst Asylum.
What the fuck is...
It is also very difficult to make out words sometimes because, like I said, it's scanning through a whole bunch of radio frequencies, all one after the other. So it's going to pick up on certain words on one station, and then on another station, it'll be a different word. That's going to be a lot of incoherent garbage that what they're reacting to right now, that sound, that was one of the radio warnings, this is a broadcast test. or there's severe thunderstorms in your area. That's what they're hearing. That's what they're reacting to right now.
Sound like machinery. If anyone would like to talk with us, you can come up to this device that I'm holding and speak with us or choose words. We'd love to talk to any of the patients here, any of the staff. If flight or light? Flight? Do you see the plane right here? We think it belongs to a child named Howie.
And so that's another thing you'll see is they'll get a word and they'll be like, oh my god, like it resembles this, flight. We're talking about the toy airplane, that Howie likes to play with. I don't know when they recorded this. Maybe there was something going on with a flight somewhere. They could have been picking up on radio tower signals from an airport that's like, hey, Flight 38, you're good to land, or Flight 38, you're good to take off. It's difficult to know. So again, a lot of stuff like the Spirit Box, are going to see people jumping to conclusions, trying to justify what they're seeing. And sometimes, they make a good, valid point. Other times you do have to take it with a grain of salt. Be like, is this actually what I'm seeing?
Howie? Did that say Howie?
Howie.
That's what you want to see. You want to see names. Or hear, sorry. You don't want to see. You want to hear. You want to hear names. You want to hear answers. If there is a name coming out that is heavily associated with this place, that is a step forward in the right direction of possible evidence. Now, it could be there's another radio show talking about Pennhurst, and they're like, yeah, there's a ghost named Howie there, and it could very well be coincidental. Who knows? It's a very, very big coincidence if that is the case.
Howie.
But that was like a deeper voice, right?
Howie. Yeah, you said his name wrong.
Howie, there's some speculation if you're a good or a bad kid here. Can you tell us a little about yourself? What are you waiting for? What? Did you hear that?
Howie, are you here with us? We just want to confirm. Death?
Are you living? Or something like that? Can you be a little more clear?
32? That's how many buildings there are here, dude! It's a 32!
See, they're getting excited because it said 32, and there's 32 buildings. That's a coincidence? It's not answering any questions. They didn't say, hey, how many buildings are here? If they had asked how many buildings are here, and they said 32, then I'd be excited about that. But them just hearing 32, and now they're getting excited, oh my god, yeah, there's 32 buildings. Okay.
That's
Should we be scared today of being here?
Oh, these both spiked up so much.
Oh my god.
Was that someone else entering? What would happen if we moved this plane over here to this table?
Yes.
You want to play with the plane? Fort?
Under! The
Tunnels.
The tunnels!
Guys, we talked about this, but the underground tunnels here are the most terrifying.
Howie, does that make you mad that we're touching your toy?
Is this your plane? Spiking.
Can you tell us anything about your experience here at Pennhurst?
Good.
He jumped out a window.
Pretty normal.
What?
That's crazy.
There's no way.
Unless this isn't one of patients.
Howie, how old are you? Are you Howie?
This is 40?
14 would make more sense.
How do you know this is old?
We're going up.
Scared.
I heard that.
Was that you, Howie?
Candy?
Candyland. This is on the Devon building called Candyland.
No way. No way.
See, again, they're finding words and they're kind of jumping to a conclusion based off of previously known knowledge to them, right? If you didn't know that there was a place called Candyland here and it just came through saying candy, you would be like, what? That's okay, weird. Don't know why they're talking about candy. Could be a child who's like, hey, I want candy. The other issue, too, with spirit boxes, right? If you're in a place that is said to be heavily haunted with multiple spirits, it is incredibly difficult to pinpoint who is speaking to you, if they're speaking to you, you know. How do we know this is Howie? How do we know it's not one of the, you know, dozens of other spirits that haunt this particular room? It's very difficult. The spirit box is very iffy. I like it as an item. I don't think it's really necessary for you to have to go ghost hunting, though.
You think we can become friends, Howie? Or anyone in this room? Totally? Yay! Yay!
Alright, you guys each want to hold this and ask one question?
Okay. What did you do today? Next? No.
That's very rude of a spirit. You know, like these three girls, they look very cute. They look very kind. You know, I would rather ask them questions than ask Sam and Colby questions, or answer Sam and Colby questions. You know, if I got to pick between the 5 people here, I'd probably pick one of the 3 of the cute girls. But that's just me. You know, although maybe Colby is pretty handsome. I do like dark-haired men. Sam's all right. A little too blonde. I like my men with dark hair. You know.
Next. Wait, you don't want to talk to me. Did you say Evelyn?
What's your name?
No way, it said Evelyn.
Next, Evelyn, like it unknows you.
Yeah. It literally said my friend.
What?
Wait, what?
You asked to be friends and you're like,
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna ask a question. What's the worst thing they've done to you here?
Intense thing to talk about.
Very easy question. Do you have any siblings? Don't be afraid.
Afraid of it. What?
Whoa. Oh my god. We're trying. How? Kids. How? To protect.
Maybe, you know, I can jump to conclusions too. Maybe that's a spirit saying, hey, I'm going to protect these kids. I'm not going to let you talk to them, right? You're an adult. The kids are being attacked by adults mostly. Maybe that's what they're saying. Maybe they're saying, hey, like, the kids can't come talk right now. Like, I'm their protector. You got to prove to me that you're not here to cause more harm. I'll be their messenger, right? Maybe that's what they're saying. Who knows? It could be. I can jump to conclusions too, guys.
Messenger.
They're coming. They're here. They're here. They've arrived.
It's so scary.
talk to me.
Is it possible if you can like mess with this?
Now that one, that sounded to me much more sinister, right? The way that it came through. Like a lot of these words that have been coming through kind of normal. That sounded very much like a talk to me, right? Talk to me. RFK Jr., talk to me, right? I'm surprised they didn't react to the way that sounded. That's
Toy? I'll play with it. Did that just say Billy something?
No. No way.
Is that your favorite book?
Open. Sleeping Beauty. Help you?
Patience?
Is there any place that we should go to talk to more people here at Pennhurst?
Outside.
Holy shit, that's where the tunnels are too.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Stop.
That's crazy.
Why did you have to say that? I hate you. Just kidding, I don't. Don't say that. I just say that like out of habitual, not because I actually mean it. Stop.
Just taking yourself a hole.
Stop. Oh, it's missing a wheel.
Oh no.
New York. Let's go to New York. New York. Yes. Flashlight. Look. Flashlight. You want me to flash the flashlight? Or is it too dark? No. I just broke the wheel.
How rude. They broke Howie's favorite toy. Now he cannot play 9/11 anymore. How sad.
I'm so sorry. Put it back.
Howie, did that make you upset?
Not again. We want to be
Sounded like
like
a name.
friendly. We want to tell your story to the world.
Emily?
If you want to be our friend, can you tell us a little about yourself?
Not. I can't.
Why not? Why can't you tell about yourself?
Traumatizing?
Are you able to tell us a little more about yourself? Can you tell us your name?
Shadow.
You want to share yourself? Well, we are going to try to talk to as many spirits here as possible. Is there any last thing you want to tell to us? Any last messages? Creature? Is there a creature here that you're scared of?
Yesterday.
You saw a creature yesterday?
In this building? Not very safe?
17.
Go. Whoa! Alright, if you'd like us to leave.
Now that's a pretty big coincidence right there. The fact that it said flee and then their EMF readers both shot up to 5. They both shot up to 5. So maybe there is someone there telling them, like, hey, you guys got to get out of here. Like, you need to leave. Flee while you can, right? Like, maybe they think, hey, if you guys stay here too long, you're going to be trapped like us. Maybe there is something evil that's showing up. Maybe it's this creepy doll in the background that my face is covering up. Hang on. Look at that. That is a very, very creepy doll. I do not like it. Let's get back over here.
You've said that a couple different times. Can you just confirm with us one more time? Spike this up to red or tell us to go?
Let's leave, guys. Telling us to leave.
I don't know if that was like one person or multiple.
Also, this just might be me finding it interesting, but there is a Raggedy Ann doll in there. That was that doll that we saw on the chair right here. This is Raggedy Ann. This is the type of doll that Annabelle is. The famous Annabelle from, the Conjuring series and everything like that. It is not the, creepy porcelain doll one. It is very much Raggedy Ann. I believe an older version of Raggedy Ann than this one, or a newer version possibly. But yeah, kind of interesting that there's a Raggedy Ann doll. And the Annabelle doll went missing right around the time that they were filming this. Maybe Sam and Colby stole Annabelle. I don't know. I'm not putting words in their mouth. They're putting words in your mouth.
Telling us to leave.
I don't know if that was like one person or multiple, but
I feel like it was multiple.
yeah, it said messenger and it talked about the tunnels at one point as well.
I think over there was more Howie, because it said the word Howie and then flight and talk about that, but as soon as we went over here, it was something different.
That's true. That's true.
Randomly, the Haas sisters started whistling. Little did they know this was a dark sign. Curious.
When you whistle, there are ghosts there.
Whenever we would whistle in our house, she'd tell us to stop because it attracts ghosts.
Yeah,
at
What?
night. Yeah. So we never whistle now.
Well, we whistle, but or when we were little kids, we'd be like, and then my mom would be like, stop, that's gonna attract ghosts.
She's just like, please be quiet.
Yeah, have you guys heard of it?
I've never
heard of it.
Oh, really?
I've also never heard of it attracting ghosts. I know if you go out to the western United States, specifically around California, Nevada, Utah, and you whistle at night, it is said to call skin changers to you. It's a Native American lore. So I don't know if maybe it's something that's similar to that, right? I don't know where these three, I can tell their ethnicity is Asian. I don't know from what part of Asia they are descended from. Or what superstitions their family might have that they brought over from there, or maybe they brought, maybe they moved out to California or that general area, and their parents, met with people of Native American descent who were like, yeah, you can't whistle at night around here because it'll cause the skin changers and the skinwalkers to show up, and their parents took that, or their grandparents took that as if you whistle, it brings ghosts. I've never heard of it before, of it bringing ghosts specifically. It's just the skinwalker skin changers.
We could whistle downstairs. This place in the basement we're about to go to is nicknamed the Red Room, but it's where they have music therapy.
That's where the entity called King is.
King is one of our most notorious spirits here at Pennhurst. He is said to be a very tall.
Well, that a monster. Now I have to switch to water. I'm just kidding. I love water. You should drink water. Have you had water today? Pause my video. Go get yourself a nice cold glass of water. Chug it. And then come back. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And then share this video with your friends if you've done all that stuff. And then hit the play button. I'll give you a second. Okay, you've had long enough.
Impending figure that's like an aide or a nurse that worked here. From my experience, I've had a lot of really positive interactions with like kids down in the basement. We're playing games, etc. And then we'll hear this large impending voice that comes over our spirit box or whatever, and it's like, stop. And everything gets very dark and weird downstairs, and all of the activity that we were having that was pretty lighthearted stops. It's almost like he controls everybody down there. He is like the guy in charge, but he's definitely a powerful one. He definitely knows his power when he like uses that.
Investigators report smelling cigar smoke when he's present, but the scary part is no one knows if he's a poltergeist or an actual demonic entity.
So, here's the thing. Ghosts are the leftover remnants of a human soul. Poltergeist is just a being, a spirit, essentially, that can move things around. They can be violent. They're more so just noisy, and they like to move things and break things. Demons are exactly what you think of. They are infernal beasts. They come from the hells, or whatever you want to call them. They are evil, and they, like to be in control and in power. And sometimes demons will appear as multiple spirits. And the reason why they do that is because they're trying to get you to let your guard down, right? Like, what if I show up as this little kid? People are generally nicer to kids. They let their guards down around kids because as an adult, what adult isn't going to be like, yeah, that kid's terrifying, like it's going to kill me. Like, no, I can take that kid, no problem. I'll let my guard down. Or they'll show up as someone who, they think that you'll let your guard down around, so that way they can get more influence and more power over you. I personally do have a theory that ghosts can eventually become demon-esque, not full demons, but essentially like a demonkin. And it's usually if they are an incredibly negative spirit from an incredibly negative person in life. So one of these nurses, one of the doctors who really enjoyed the whole torment and, breaking of these innocent people, they die. Their spirit is stuck here, and it is twisted and turned into more of a demonic being. I think it happens far more often than people think. A lot of it you'll see at places like abandoned asylums, old churches where nuns used to really just beat and sometimes kill kids who were, maybe they were of Native American descent in the States, and they refused to speak English, or they refused to convert to Christianity. And what a lot of them did, they would kill those kids, they would beat those kids, and they would take joy in it because to them they're bringing God's word to these heathens, right? It's a terrible thing that has happened. It's happened in the United States, it's happened in Canada. They've been finding a bunch of bodies on school grounds. It happened in Australia. Basically anywhere where the churches come, and they'll find the people there, and they will just convert them or kill them. And I think that the people who really lavished in that stuff, who really enjoyed doing it, would then become these demonkins. Same with the people here. So it could very well be any mixture of those.
We don't know if he's like a demon or just like a malevolent guy, but we talked to him last time we were here, and if you guys want to see that full investigation, go to Explore Club at sam&colby.com. Oh my god, it's dark and scary. Sorry.
Turn on the light.
Oh shit.
I feel like it's colder down.
That's also something you got to get used to if you are going to be ghost hunting. It is dark, and I mean dark. A lot of these places don't have power. So at night, there's no lights. The lights that you've been seeing are from their flashlights or their cameras, and then you can see the red lights from the exit signs. And most of those exit signs are battery powered, so there's no power coming into this building at all. So a lot of the times, people will, when they are ghost hunting at night, they'll turn on their lights when they go down the stairs. These guys usually have their flashlights on at all times. They don't use the infrared or the XLR aspects of it, the night vision that you'll see a lot of like the TV show Ghost Hunters do. And we can go over that more in a little bit when we further
Upstairs. I know. That would make sense because he rises.
So this is known as the red room, which is why it's red now.
Let's go.
We have the Alice box. You guys remember this one?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so if King is here, he can use his energy to basically pick any word out of a database.
It's the hot tub one, right?
Yes!
Yeah,
the hot
that's
tub
the one
one.
Emily had in her hand when someone attacked her.
My hair.
Okay. Something's going on outside. I've been hearing a lot of sirens. I don't know what it is. But it looks like she got attacked in a previous one. Maybe I'll go react to that one as well. But yeah, the Alice box is interesting. There is another device called the Ovulus that is kind of the same thing, where it creates an EMF field, and supposedly spirits can talk into it, and there's like a dictionary inside this device where they can, say the word and it will pop out the word. I don't know exactly how these ones work. To me, I'm a little suspicious of them because it's like, is this something that I can pre-program before I go on a hunt? How exactly does this work? The spirit box, I understand, it cycles through radio signals, so that's very difficult to manipulate. These devices, I'm not 100% certain on. I'd have to be able to afford one and then, really play around with it and look at it, and unfortunately, I can't do that, but you could help if you hit that subscribe button. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, I'm curious to see what they're going to find with this. They had mentioned the hot tub one. That is just a regular tub, but maybe the tub was hot that night. I don't know, but let's see what they find.
Put your hood up this time. Oh my gosh.
So
no one's gonna get my hair this time.
Do you want to hold it first?
Do you want to hold it first?
Also, it looks like there is power to this part of the building. I'm honestly a little surprised that there would be any. That might be where some like the offices are that are still operational, because like they have a tour guide there. The tour guides have to be able to operate out of somewhere. Could be where the bathroom is if someone needs to use the bathroom. But I believe largely this building probably does not have power running to all of it.
Sure.
Ready? I'm gonna turn it on right now.
The only thing we do know is he's not super fond of female investigators. So I'm sorry.
Wait, why?
I don't know. Maybe we can ask him. He's what's known as a poltergeist. So those are things that can actually touch you.
I just noticed there's like a fat handprint right behind you.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, there it is.
Render.
Render.
What does that mean?
King, are you here with us down here?
Oh, he's known for touching. Sound render?
Oh, this is there where they did the music therapy.
Yeah. All music.
Why do you hate female investigators? We're not investigators. We're just normal. Communicate sound.
Oh.
My guess is the spirit hates female investigators because he's an incel. Chances are, if they were alive today, they'd be very upset about God of War Laufey and other things like that. Personally, I would love to have a one-on-one with this female-hating spirit because I love all the genders. And if I was a ghost, I would be communicating with all of them, especially if I thought they were pretty. And pretty can be for any gender.
Oh, they use sound to communicate. What if we...
Evil.
Oh,
What does that mean?
That's exactly what we were just talking about.
Evil communicate.
What does that mean? Are you evil or do you think we're evil? Because we're not evil, I promise you.
Use sound to communicate, and he's evil. So maybe like he was here when they were doing music therapy, and he was actually more torturous. I don't know.
Who knows?
Do you want us to sing for you?
Yeah, can you sing, Helen, real quick?
I don't know.
You should have brought your oboe. That would be so funny.
Let's go, band.
Are you happy that we're here? Probably.
Hear me out. A full jazz band paranormal investigation. There's no paranormal investigating. It's just people going to haunted locations and playing some sweet, sweet jazz.
Haven't had any guests recently.
Yeah, do you remember us, King?
It's like really quiet in here.
It's so quiet.
This is actually the only room that was soundproofed.
Ambulatory.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Calm down with the vocabs.
Usually it means something to do with an ambulance. Ambulatory. I am an expert in all things English. And all things. I'm an expert in all things, even experts. I'm an expert in experts. Ask me an expert question and I will answer with an expert answer.
What do you mean ambulatory?
Who's?
What?
So like, you're using a little too big of a
I'm
word
confused.
here.
Can you clarify?
I'm more concerned about what he means about evil. I don't know about you guys.
The evil communication.
Do you know Howie?
Listen, there ain't nothing more evil in America than an ambulance. Yeah, sure. They help get you to a safe place and to get help. But that fucking bill afterwards, it's evil.
Yeah, guys, what was interesting was last time we were here, when we talked to King directly,
Brother. Who's your brother?
Howie maybe? King was concerned about this place being demolished and everything being forgotten, basically. All the spirits not having a home. I wonder if he feels the same way.
Yeah, most people believe that he's a janitor, maintenance guy from back in the day when he worked here.
Yeah.
But he became more gruff and dark, and we don't really know why.
Yeah.
So that would be something why we want to figure that out.
What's the scariest thing you've seen here?
Good question.
He seems shy.
So quiet.
So, I'm sure you all heard that. It sounded like a thud or like someone stepped on something. When you are investigating, if you know you make that sound, you need to state it. You need to say, hey, I just bumped into this chair or whatever. And that's so that way, when you go through and you're editing it and you're going through all your sound, right, you hear that and you're like, wow, why didn't I react to that? Because in the moment, you knew you bumped into it. But future you might not realize that.
Yeah, that's the eerie part. It's because it's noise canceling in here. It's super. Oh, shit.
Dwindle?
Dwindle.
What the fuck does that mean?
I have no idea.
Dwindle means to take away, to make things smaller, to go away. Stuff dwindles.
5 idiots. I'm getting creeped out. That sounds really creepy for some reason.
Dwindle, doesn't that mean to fade away? Something dwindles, dwindles away?
This place, and it's getting demolished.
The spirits here are dwindling
We're
away.
giving you a voice right now. This video will go up on YouTube and millions of people see this. So this is your chance to say something
That's a
before
good
this
point.
place.
I will say that also implies that these spirits know what YouTube is. Because if I went back in time 100 years and be like, hey, listen, there's going to be this thing called the internet. And to understand the internet, we got to go back even further. There's going to be this thing called television. And to understand television, we're going to go back even further. There's going to be this thing called video. And to understand that, you got to think about paintings, right? And paintings and pictures, they start to move and they start to talk. These spirits aren't going to understand. They're going to be like, the fuck is YouTube? It's a tube that's a U shape.
This is demolished.
That's a really, really good point.
Do you have anything you want to say to the people? Ears.
Ears.
Oh.
Listen.
Listen. Okay, we're
We're
listening.
listening. We have our ears on.
Okay, we're listening.
What did it say at first? Evil communication, but what else about music? And we
Sound.
So sound and ears
Sound
in the music.
communicate ears. Maybe we should play a tune.
That's what I'm thinking. Do we need to lay sound? Is that what he's trying to tell us to do?
Should we try whistling?
Try it, yeah.
Try
Go
it.
for it.
Ready.
Alien movie. Such a good movie. King, do you like this?
I'm not gonna lie, that hurt my ears.
Sad.
Doesn't like that.
Makes it sad.
Doesn't like that. No way.
You don't like the whistling?
That was 4 Seasons Vivaldi. If you were wondering.
I don't think he cares.
He's like,
Whatever.
Oh, but it's sad. I feel so sad for
Yeah, why are you sad? Is it because of us or is it because of the demolition? King, is there any way you can give...
Maybe they were sad because the song that she was whistling was one that they were forced to play, and if they didn't get it right, they would be beat. And it made them sad.
Give us another obvious sign of some sort, like knock around this room somehow.
That would be crazy.
Wait, you're asking to knock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, can you make a knock?
Pull. Don't pull. Didn't you say he like touches?
Yeah.
Don't pull on me! Do not pull on me! Don't pull on me. You can do Emily.
Records.
Records.
Records. It's music again.
Pull some records.
I don't see like a record player or anything.
Wait, what if it was?
Pull them old records off the shelf. I'll sit and listen to them by myself.
Explain. Are we in danger? Lead?
It's hard to say if we're even talking to King or not. Last time though, I remember he said he was like the leader in the afterlife and he was like in control of like this building.
Here, you try holding it. It'll make it talk more.
Should we go to another building?
Please help!
What?
It says please help. It says please help. It says please help.
That makes so much sense.
Why?
He was asking for help last time we were here.
No.
Yes, because he wanted.
I'm surprised that it had 2 words as one thing. Like, so far, every single word we've gotten has just been a singular word. It hasn't been like a sentence or like a question or anything like that. It's just been sad, spirit, chocolate, ambulatory, please help, as one. That's interesting.
to get this message out because it's getting demolished.
How can we help? Pushed. Tell us more.
What do you need help with? Could you push something?
Pushes his shelf on.
Pull something, maybe?
Hey, you could pull on Emily's hair. Have you ever gotten please help?
No,
Not
that was the
Really?
first time ever.
It was low-key active when you held it.
Bro, why? Let's all hold it.
The power of the sisters.
There we go.
Power.
They hate
Your power.
the hate of female investigators. He's like, get out. Fuck you.
Oh, shit. Remote.
Can we help you remotely? Like once we leave here?
Are we on the right track here?
Shoot. Wicked.
Wicked.
Witch.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You guys know what it is?
No.
This is clearly a spirit from New England, my home region. Quite wicked.
What the fuck is that?
You guys have to include that in
If
the
you know,
video.
you know.
King, if you're down here or whoever we're talking to, we will be posting this video.
As long as someone here levitates, so you have to like help us out.
You have to throw someone up
As long as something gets on the shelf,
Wait, guys,
pull
I'm
us.
levitating. I'm kidding.
We all start levitating.
We all look to our left and look back, and everyone's on the ceiling.
That would
We're getting stretched.
So, I don't like that word.
Stretched.
getting scratched.
Camera!
Holy shit.
Wait, no, but yeah, it's like, how do we help? And it says camera.
Right.
Please help use your camera remotely. That's correct. So are you saying that there's a possibility that we can save Pennhurst still? Or are you just saying you want to help the spirits?
Imagine they say sisters. Oh
my
I would
gosh.
actually run out of this place. I'd be like, I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry, Colby.
Good.
We done.
Yeah, is there any other hint before we go of like how we can help with this camera?
Important. I get like a dopamine like hit whenever it like gives us a word. I'm like, yes. Next.
Feels like I'm getting like a text from my crush.
It's a weird comparison.
This is a strange comparison.
No, I get it. I get it. Every time I look at my phone, I'm like, is this the love of my life texting me finally after years of us not talking? Never is. He doesn't love me. He doesn't think about me. He's living his own life. And as long as he's happy and healthy, that's really all I care about. But I get it. I get where she's coming from.
Dictionary. They were like, you need a dictionary.
Seriously, we don't know what any
Oh
word
my
means.
gosh. What were those
Fun of
words?
you.
What if he was like trying to explain it earlier? He was like, get a dictionary.
There's definitely an important message that he needs help with, and he wants us to capture on camera. But I think what our job is for this next building is to figure out what that message is.
Yeah.
And something like
Other.
oh, maybe it wants
Other
us
spirits.
to talk to other spirits.
Yeah. In another building.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Now, the Devon building is the next most active location with 2 key hotspots.
Where Devon really shines is the basement. We have the Crossroads as well as Candyland down here. They're on either side of the basement here. Candyland was essentially like a physical therapy room. Usually the energy is either very fun, very playful, or very weird and off-settling. We've had people have their hair played with, and then we've had like constant screaming over.
I guess I'll have to go there and get my hair played with. I've also been noticing the shine. I'm not like bald. I do shave my head. But my God, it is shiny. Leave a bald comment down in the comment section below.
Our geoboard, so it's like very weird. Something interesting about the Crossroads, you'll see when you go down there, it's a bunch of different rooms. Definitely a very weird feeling. Everybody that comes here, even our big, strong, tall construction guys, are like, I don't like that side.
Staff say they have identified a non-human entity that lurks around at the intersection of the 4 hallways. Allegedly, during the abandoned era during the 80s and 90s, Pennhurst became a spot where sketchy people would come to worship Satan and use Ouija boards to summon demons.
There has been rumors of ritual.
Okay. Ouija boards. Let's talk about them. Some people call them spirit boards. I use it interchangeably. Can they summon negative entities? Yes. Can you also buy them from Hasbro and treat them like a toy? Yes. It's basically the way that a Ouija board works, or a spirit board works, is you have a little device. Right? It's a little. Looks like this. The word escapes me right now because not enough caffeine, even though I just had a monster. Don't question me on that. Planchette. There we go. You have a planchette, right? Looks like this, and then in the center of it is this little glass ball or crystal ball, whatever you want to call it, right? And you're supposed to do it. You can either do it by yourself or with a group of people. If you're doing it with a group of people, everyone puts 2 fingers on, 2 fingies, or 1 fingy, depending on how many people are there, and you place it lightly on top of the planchette, right? And then you ask a question, and the spirit can then move that planchette to spell out words, right? Or you can say, hey, how many people are here? And it will go over the number, right? Because there's numbers, 1 through 9, and then 0. So 0 through 10, 0 through 9, technically. And then A through Z, or Z, if you're from the England. And then it's got yes, no, and goodbye. So you can ask a question, hey, who's here? And it will tell you B-I-L-L, Bill. The spirit Bill is talking to us right now. All right, cool. Bill, how many ghosts are here? 76. 6, 7. Right? Cool. We know that there's this many spirits here talking to us. The issue is everyone has to be fully believing that the spirit is what's going to move it. Because if you are in a group, there is a very high chance that someone is either consciously or subconsciously, which means they don't realize they're doing it, but moving it on their own. And that's kind of where the issue lies, right? In terms of investigation, is you cannot guarantee that it's not somebody doing it themselves, right? And again, if they're consciously doing it, they can come out and say, hey guys, I was the one moving it, right? They can say that eventually. I believe Sam and Colby had an issue with, I think, the Conjuring House when they did that big collaboration with all the YouTubers where there were 2 guests there that kept like knocking their foot or something along the lines of that. I never really looked too much into it. This was before I started reacting to them. They were like answering their questions, and it came out later that these people were consciously doing it. They knew they were doing it, and they were trying to, do it for content or whatever. I don't exactly know the issues, but there are times where people will do things subconsciously, right? Think about if someone has told you, hey, stop shaking your leg, right? Because you're sitting there and you're bouncing your leg like crazy, and you realize suddenly like, oh shit, I didn't even know I was doing that. Right? That's a subconscious thing that you're doing. Sometimes you will subconsciously just push, right? Your hands are lightly resting on something, and you're usually sitting like this, right? So like your arms are going to be like, hey, I want to be more comfortable. Let me just push my arms out a bit, right? So in terms of getting paranormal proof from that, very, very difficult. It's all going to be circumstantial evidence at that. Rituals, there are a lot of dark rituals you can do out there. A lot of it does involve, blood and sacrificing. Whether or not people have actually done human sacrifices is another thing completely. Whether or not it has any effect, who knows. There's plenty of evidence of people using chickens, goats, cats, dogs as sacrifices. But then there's also a lot of different, like, positive rituals, right? Where they will sacrifice, a chicken or a goat for good reasons, right? And they're practicing good magic. It's very situational, and it all depends on who's actually doing the casting and all that stuff.
And things in the period where this place was abandoned, but something super interesting about it is people lived down in the basement. It was the ward D5. All I know about it was that it was ambulatory males, so males that could walk.
What? Wait, what does that mean? What's up?
It means the ability to walk. Like, you can walk around.
See, I told you, it has to do with ambulances, which is how you walk. I'm an expert in all things experts. But that is actually very interesting that, they've got ambulatory. This is coming up later, although I'm curious as to where this tour guide's been the entire time. If they just did that, was she like in her office just waiting, or what's going on with that?
We got that word on the Alice box.
It's like 2 times. Yeah. We didn't know what it meant.
Where were you guys?
In the basement.
In the basement.
King's room.
If anybody lived down there, they'd have to be ambulatory. They'd have to walk down there. So that's a cool connection.
That is
crazy.
We're learning new things, guys.
She said ambulatory is crazy.
Yes. But definitely a lot of potent energy down here. Probably like the darkest energy that we have on site usually localizes itself to here. It always finds its way back to here. So I'm sure you guys will have fun.
Candyland. Wow.
Look at all the murals.
Yeah. There's like lollipops over here. Like a gingerbread house.
That's a plane.
Not gonna mention the candy cane pillars, but hey, whatever. Like, yeah, it's definitely just the stuff on the wall. Come on, guys, use your eyes.
Hey, maybe Howie's down here. Beds. Oh, dude, Patty Negri. She's a famous psychic, but Patty Negri was here and was saying in Candyland there were kids hiding under the bed, so maybe you could see something.
Oh shit.
Someone want to sit on the bed?
Oh hell no.
Okay, so an SLS camera, like it says here, uses an infrared camera to detect humanoid figures. Basically, infrared is a spectrum of light that we cannot see unless we have special machinery to show it to us. It has a way to show figures, and I'll explain more once they actually bring that up on screen.
Who's sitting on the bed?
Not it.
Okay, so as you can see right here, right, we've got it in the corner. He is pointing this at her. She is being mapped in infrared, and it's going to show a bunch of different colors. Let's see if we can get a better...
Not it, Evelyn. I'll go on top of the bed.
Oh my god. Okay. Too scary.
Thing.
Oh shit.
Okay, so perfect. This is what I wanted to see. You see how it's got this little stick figure line here? Right. Basically, what it's doing is it's mapping out the area. And if it detects a shape that it believes is humanoid, it's going to map out what looks to be the figure of it, right? Also, I would not be standing on this mattress. Who knows what is in it? Mold, asbestos, lead, any number of things, piss, shit, all that. But basically what it is if a spirit were to appear over here, right, you can kind of see it's mapping in like a chair, which we can kind of see it's inverted. There's a chair back here. If, say, a spirit were sitting in this chair, it would show the outline, this little stick figure thing right around here. So it'll be interesting to see if they find anything like this. It's very wonky to see.
Do you see me? Yeah.
Because this is you guys' second investigation.
Oh my god.
What? What? Oh my god, the wall's moving! What the fuck? Whoa! Yes, I just got that. Yes. This one right here, under the chair.
It's moving.
No.
You guys, we just walked from here.
I moved before you guys saw it. Like, I saw it move.
Was it moving? Because I cannot tell. I'm going to get real close to my screen. It's going to look a little weird, but like...
Yes, I just got that. Yes. This one right here, under the chair.
It's moving.
No.
I couldn't see it moving. I could not tell if it was moving or not. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a better view of it eventually. Maybe it'll move again. Let's hope.
Because we just walked from
I
here.
saw it like move before you guys saw it. Like I saw it move like into the chair.
Where was it at first?
I don't know, but I just saw like something moving, and then I saw it like going into the chair.
She said balls moved down here.
You're right, yeah. You would think like a balloon would move because we're walking, but not like that ball. That was insane.
I'm actually getting chills right now.
And it's so cold down here.
It's like
I wonder if we go back to when they first enter, if we can see where that ball was located beforehand. Give me a sec. Let's see if I can find it. I want to 3459. Let's see if we go back. Do we see? Okay, so I went back a whole minute, and if this is the chair that I believe it is, there is no ball there. So I wonder if the ball is behind this pillar right now. Let's see if we can.
There's like lollipops over here. Like a gingerbread house.
this is so creepy.
It's a plane.
A plane. Maybe Howie's down here. Beds. Oh, dude. Patty Negri. She's a famous psychic, but Patty Negri was here and was saying in Candyland there were kids hiding under the bed, so maybe you could see something.
Oh shit.
Someone want to sit on the bed?
Oh hell no.
Who's sitting on the bed?
Not it. Evelyn. Oh, go on top of the bed.
Oh my god. Okay.
So yeah, so that ball wasn't anywhere near that chair. It's not even like on frame right now. So that ball came from somewhere off frame, which is interesting that we didn't hear the ball moving.
That's
scary.
a good thing.
Oh shit.
Do you see me? Yeah.
Because this is you guys' second investigation.
What? What? Oh my god, the ball's moving!
Yeah, so that ball just came out of nowhere. I don't know where that was. So that was the chair we were looking at. There was no ball under there. We can see that if we go back a full minute when they first walk in, there's no ball under there. So that's really good evidence that a ball has moved somewhere. Or it has moved from somewhere. That's really good evidence.
What the fuck? Whoa! Yes, I just got that. Yes. This one right here, under the chair.
It's moving.
Because we just walked from
I saw it
here.
like move before you guys saw it. Like I saw it move like into the chair.
Where was it at first?
I don't know, but I just saw like something moving, and then I saw it like going into the chair.
She said balls moved down here.
You're right, yeah. You would think like a balloon would move because we're walking, but not like that ball. That was insane.
I'm actually getting chills right now.
And it's so cold down here. It's like extra cold. Guys, like we are layered up right now.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers on here.
5.
Sam, are you cold?
I'm not cold at all because I have Explore merch on. You know?
Do you want to know what I have on here as well?
Hey, who knows? Maybe one day. Wait a sec. Is the ball gone again? Or is that a different chair? That's a different chair. Okay, so maybe I was looking at the wrong chair if we go back.
What are you talking about? Okay. You're trying to survive the cold. We got new Explore merch out right freaking now. And we also have some summer collections, so check it out.
Hey, listen, Sam and Colby, I love your guys' stuff, but I'm poor. Just send me a sticker or something. You know, like that'd be cool. I would love a t-shirt. You know, I'm a big guy, you know. Reach out to Sam looks high as a kite. Or is this Colby? This is Sam. He looks high in this freeze frame, and I apologize for that. But like, hey, like, you know, send me a sticker or something. That'd be cool. I don't want anything like I don't need any of your equipment, but like a couple of stickers might be cool.
We got shirts, we got tank tops, we got everything.
Shopexplore.com.
Check it out, guys. I'm wearing it too. He's like, I want to be included a little bit. Speaking of being included, we want to uninclude somebody in this next challenge.
No. What? Uninclude somebody.
We apologize in advance.
We were just thinking.
Okay, actually, I gotta go back again. I gotta go back a couple of minutes and see if the chair that I was looking at, if that was the actual chair. So give me... Yeah, this is actually the most replayed part. So if we go to right here, do we see...
There's like lollipops over here.
Okay, so that's a different
gingerbread
shape, 'cause
house.
there's no division.
That's a plane.
A plane. Maybe Howie's down here. Beds. Oh, dude. Patty Negri. She's a famous psychic, but Patty Negri was here and was saying in Candyland there were kids hiding under the bed, so maybe you could see some.
Okay, so the chair is, I believe, right off camera right over here, which I don't think we get to see.
Oh shit.
Someone want to sit on the bed?
Oh hell no.
Who's sitting on the bed?
Not it.
Okay, we'll go back to where we were.
Speaking of being included, we want to uninclude somebody in this next challenge.
No. What? Uninclude somebody.
We apologize in advance.
We were just thinking, because this is like your second time, and we're kind of up in the ante. If you guys wanted to pick one of you three to stay in here alone for 2 minutes.
No.
Not it.
Oh my god!
I just wanted to remind you that
I would have it be whomever had their hair touched last time, which I think was the one that they just said was the last one to touch her nose. Because she's clearly already had something happen to her. Maybe she has a presence or an energy that attracts spirits to her, right? I think that's who they should pick.
last time Evelyn did go alone.
Not it. That's you. No. I can't even watch scary movies. I've been doing stuff though, like I've been like sitting on the chair. I touched it. I touched the chair. Not it.
What did we say? We're gonna stand like right in the hallway.
You got it.
I went last time.
No, you got it.
No, I can't.
If you guys can't do it, what if 2 of you did it? Is that better?
I could do 2. Yeah, I could do 2. Yeah. Yeah, okay, Emily and Erica can go.
Yeah, I think it's your guys' turn.
Yeah, it's you guys' turn.
I guess.
Everyone who's not involved is going to be outside, and we're going to give our offerings to them. And you guys can be in here, and we have a little voice recorder, and we'll set you guys up with that so you guys catch any actual voices on the tape.
But we were thinking it'd be better in night vision.
So the lights will be off.
The lights will be off, but we'll be right there.
So you were gonna make one of us do this? That's wild.
They're like cruel and unusual.
I personally would make each of them do it alone separately. More chances of stuff happening and more content.
Punishment?
Oh my god.
Those are not for you, so calm down.
Wait, what do you think they would like? This dinosaur? Wait.
This panda's cute. She's anything.
Look, guys, they're
There's a unicorn. Okay, yeah. Unicorn it is.
little squishy toys that we came to
So
offer.
cute.
This is our offering.
They almost sent only one of us in there.
That is insane.
Never gonna do that. We didn't do it. Never gonna do that.
I was gonna stand there alone and ask these people questions.
Are you okay? Because I'm not.
Everyone in the comments is going like, damn, Sam and Colby said this. Let's do it.
Go off me and my
Hey, good luck.
go off my children. It's like I'm seeing them graduate.
2 minutes? That is so scary.
So basically, I'm gonna start the timer right after I leave. So here you go. We're gonna start right now, and then you can just ask questions, be silent, whatever you want to do. Okay. Ready?
Okay, so now we can finally talk about some more equipment. This is my favorite part of all of my reactions, is when I get to tell you guys what exactly you need to go ghost hunting, right? If this is your first time watching, this is all you need, okay? You can see right now, it's kind of green. Why is it green? Hey, they're filming in night vision. It allows you to pick up more things that we can't really see with our eyes, right? This can help pick up orbs that might be floating by, which can signify spirits and stuff like that. And to do that, you need a camera that can capture night vision, or you need a special light that sends out stuff that we can't see with our eyes, but our cameras can pick up on. However, you can buy cameras that do have it automatically included. For instance, I use this right here. This is a Panasonic 4K. This has night vision included on it already. I bought this for about $1,000 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know how much it would cost now. This is a mic that I have attached to it, a shoe mic This is just a little cattail, they call it, which basically just allows it to reduce wind noise if you're filming outside. So yeah, this is one thing you need. You don't need to have this on there, right? These do come with a mic. This is just a better quality sounding mic. So you need one of these. You'll need the SD card for it and everything like that to record. They also have on screen the DR60, which is a digital voice recorder. Now this one only picks up sounds, right? So it's not going to just constantly be recording at all times. It's only going to record when it hears something. That one is incredibly expensive. You do not need one of those. What you do need, if you want one, is one of these. This is a Sony digital voice recorder. This was about $80 when I bought it. Probably should be around the same cost right now. Maybe $100. I don't know. Again, everything's expensive, guys. Trust me. This you would turn on. You would ask a question. You would then wait about 5-10 seconds. And then you would ask another question. And then you would repeat that process for however long you think you need to. And then you go back and you would listen. And you would listen for any sounds in between you speaking, right? And your hope is that you're going to capture an EVP, which is an electronic voice phenomenon, EVP. And grade A ones are going to be ones that are going to be solid words that you can clearly hear and that answer your questions, or are going to be, you know, in the silence, right? It's just you. You can corroborate with your camera the sounds basically popping up. Sometimes you'll get screaming, sometimes you'll get growling, stuff like that. Sometimes you just hear the white noise. And that's perfectly fine. You just didn't capture any EVPs. Now, the camera, right? That's all you really need. But hey, guess what? Do you know what you probably have right now on your person? One of these. A phone. Your phone has everything that you need. It can film in low light. You can get apps that will allow it to film in the, you know, sort of infrared green here. It has recorders on it. This even has apps that you can use to download things like Spirit Box apps. Whether or not I trust those apps, I can't say. I've never downloaded them myself. I don't know how much I would trust them because it's all digital. It's very easy to manipulate on any end, right? This right here, if we ever get foolproof evidence of spirits existing, it's probably going to come off of one of these, a phone, because everyone has a phone on them, and the phones have everything that you need in order to do that. They have cameras, they have recorders, and all that stuff. So do you need the big fancy machines, the EMF detectors, the REM pods, the cameras, the voice recorders? No. If you got a phone, you can go out and do any type of paranormal investigation you want. If you want to buy these things, by all means, go ahead and do it. It'll allow you to have a better, or not a better experience, but like maybe a more fun experience, right? Maybe you can buy these things, go out and do ghost hunting, and then realize, hey, I kind of want to film other stuff. Like maybe that will bring you a new hobby or a new, you know, joy in life, right? I personally love filming things. That's why I do reactions. That's why I do shorts and short stories and gaming content. I love recording and capturing things, right? So that's why I bought this camera. That's why I bought the voice recorder. But you don't have to do that. So let's get in. Let's see what they have. And hopefully, maybe they get some good EVPs.
Click. All right. I'm gonna ask the first question. What's your name? Are you happy?
We're here with some toys for some offering. We want to just get you these cute little squishies. Do you want to be friends with us?
Are you happy? Are you hurt?
Another thing I will say real quick, so we can see them fast forwarding in between when they're asking their questions, which is perfectly fine, right? With these types of digital recorders, you need to make sure you are really documenting everything that you as a person do, right? So if you shift your feet and it makes a noise, you need to say that. So that way, again, future you is listening in on this. You're not accidentally saying that, hey, this is a paranormal sound, when it was really just you. Or maybe you have somebody else who's going in and looking at the audio, right, and trying to find things. They're not just going to assume, oh my God, we've got an EVP, when it was you accidentally kicked a rock on the ground, right? So you got to make sure that you say that thing. They look like they're standing pretty still. They haven't really been moving around a lot, but just in case you want to go out and do something like that, make sure you keep that in mind.
You want our offerings?
How was your experience here, and what do you want to tell the public?
What do you think of your sisters doing this alone? I mean, I think they're really brave. Oh, yeah. Like, they would never do this. But that does mean that maybe next investigation, would you possibly maybe be down to doing the Estes method or something? You guys have to come with me. I can't do this. For sure. Oh, okay. You're down. Are you sure?
Yeah. Okay, they mentioned the Estes method. I don't know if they're going to do that in this video, but I'll explain it real quickly. Basically, the Estes method is someone has the spirit box, right, and it's attached to a set of headphones. They have headphones on, and then they have their eyes covered. And then someone else is with you, and they are asking questions. And the person doing the Estes method is the one who has the headphones and the blindfold on, and they're listening to the spirit box. And the goal is to get the spirit to speak into the spirit box and then have that person relay the answers to the questions being asked. So you would say, hey, is there a spirit here, right? And then your buddy Bill, who's got all the stuff on, would be like, apple tater sauce, because that's what they hear. They have to say everything that comes through, and it can be a little difficult. And it's a little difficult to really confirm whether or not it's accurate, right? Because we can't hear the spirit box because it's plugged into headphones. So it's definitely a newer technique. It's probably been around for the past couple of years now that really started going off. I find it interesting. I haven't gotten a chance to try it out myself personally, but I hope to very soon. But yeah, let's see. Maybe they'll do an Estes method. Maybe she'll be doing the Estes method. I'm curious.
We wouldn't possibly leave her alone. We're not that cruel. We would never leave people alone. Ever in this asylum. Like, ever.
Why does that sound sarcastic?
It's not.
I'm not picking up any sarcasm.
Trust us.
Okay.
Do you have any siblings or family with you?
Or how old are you? Do you know of King?
Do you know Howie?
How do you feel that this place will be demolished?
Do you like that we're here, or do you want us to leave?
You can also hear in the background, too, what sounds like water dripping. That is also something that you need to communicate in advance when you start doing the EVP session. You also have to keep that in consideration. Like, hey, future me, there's water dripping, and it's going to pick up on any type of recording.
You guys did it!
Oh my god.
All right, should we listen back? Again, it should only be their voices, technically. So if we capture anything else, that's something trying to talk.
What's your name? Are you happy? We're here with some
Might have to go to the crossroads.
Oh
yeah.
That's where all.
Now, that's actually going to be something that's going to happen to you a lot. You're going to get a lot of just nothing. You're not going to get any EVPs. Don't let it discourage you. Sometimes that's just kind of how things go. The spirits either don't want to talk to you, they're not strong enough to talk to you, you're not important enough for them to talk to you, or maybe it's just the spirits aren't in the room. Maybe there aren't no ghosts in that room. Who knows? But yeah, never, don't go and listen to, your audio file and then be like, oh my god, I didn't get any EVPs. Like, what the fuck? Like, this was a waste of time. It wasn't a waste of time. You went out, you did something fun, you did something cool.
All the energies are intertwined.
Possibly a demonic.
Oh gosh.
Hey, no.
Sorry.
Trying to scare us away.
It's part of the research.
Come on.
At the crossroads, there have been caretakers pushed up against walls, deep feelings of dread, and people blacking out. Because this area is so active, many people speculate that this is a doorway to the other side.
Oh my god!
Shit. Oh my god, that was so scary. Oh shit.
Oh, I think I see what the crossroads are. Oh god, this is definitely it.
This is for sure right here.
It just feels so much colder here.
It's getting weird here.
Very like dark vibes, like
for
dark
sure.
energy.
Are we gonna do some kind of like chants or something?
So ritual.
Do some chants.
What we were gonna do is our final investigation. We want to do the Estes method.
You guys know the Estes method.
Do you guys remember when we put the headphones on, the blindfold? That is usually the best communication, and we think if someone were to sit right in the middle of the crossroads, that would be the best.
You should do it again. They liked you.
Well, we're all gonna do it, right?
No, they said one person.
Oh, one person. Oh my god, I thought I was safe for tonight.
Okay, that device that we just saw where they pulled out the antenna, that's called a REM pod. And basically what it is it's a device that emits an electromagnetic field. If something breaks that field, it sets off an alarm. The lights light up, there's a sound, right? The closer you get to the center of it, or the stronger the presence is, the louder and more bright the lights get and the sound gets. It can be a great way to detect if a spirit is potentially moving through an area, down the hallway, towards you, away from you, whatever. You can also use it for communication. You can say, hey, can you light up the green light? Can you light up, if you're here, can you really get into, push into the center of this device and make it even louder? It's basically just another form of communication. They are very loud. Fair warning.
Everything is set up. We each have a piece of equipment that will detect motion behind us. While we're doing this, you're gonna hear those same.
I thought her hands were behind her back for a hot second, and I was very confused as to why they had her sitting in an execution style. But what we just saw were a bunch of light up LEDs. So basically, motion LEDs. If something walks in front of them or next to them, it causes them to turn a different color.
Words that we heard in our first investigation. Okay. Are you ready to be the conduit of all spirits in the Pennhurst Asylum?
I've never been more ready.
Let us know if you can hear us, because we don't want you to hear.
Okay. My outside world.
What if we leave without
We
you?
ditch you. Bitch. Can you guys talk?
Hello.
I can't hear anything.
Beautiful.
Okay. Should I put my blindfolds down?
What?
No.
I saw something right there. I'm not even kidding. I think there might have been a fat rat underneath this red light, or like a cat.
What?
Born across, I swear.
I don't think there's gonna be rats at 30 degrees.
Dude, I don't know.
They'll be out anywhere. If there's food, they're going to be there. Abandoned buildings, you're going to find rats. Cat, maybe, but you probably wouldn't see the cat, honestly, in an abandoned building. And they did mention that they want to make sure that she doesn't hear them. That is a very big, important part of the Estes method, so that way you can limit the amount of contamination of outside factors influencing the answers that they're going to be saying.
Oh, I promise you I saw like a shadow over this red light.
Should I put it down? Yeah.
Okay.
Flowers.
Wow.
Immediately.
Mayflowers. We were talking to a spirit earlier about...
Are you standing?
No, not really.
Not really.
Do you want us to?
Because. Just because.
Do you want
Maybe
us
they
to
don't want us to
stand?
stand?
I don't know.
We're set. Costume.
What do you want to share?
Satellite. Between.
Crossroads? She said this was the gateway. What's between? Are there a lot of spirits here?
You're on.
Oh, you're on.
Major Dark.
Oh, Major Dark spirit? Yeah, you said, are there any spirits? Major Dark.
Are we welcome here?
Internally.
What I mean, no. Do you want us to leave? Say hi if you want to be friends with us.
Music.
No way.
Okay. When you are communicating with spirits, potentially dark spirits, you do not want to give them any way to latch onto you. Do not say you want to be friends with them. Do not say you're welcome to, join us. Do not say anything that might be inviting to them, right? Spirits will attach themselves to you. they can cause a lot of negative issues. You would then need to go through either a cleansing, a blessing, if it's a really, really evil demonic spirit, an exorcism. Do not give any spirit, good or bad, invitation to you, basically. They can be in the area around you, they can answer you. Do not give them invitation to become attached to you.
We just saw Candy Crush.
What?
Candyland.
Protect me.
How can we do so? How can we help? We've heard help me a lot tonight.
Yeah, what's your message?
Help me?
What? Please help me.
Guys, she just confirmed she can't hear us. We just talked about that. She repeated her fucking
They are.
They're helping me?
Any message you want to share to the public?
I didn't get it.
She didn't get the message? She didn't get help?
Dangerous.
It's dangerous.
What's dangerous?
Me?
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Does that mean someone just came in? Something else?
Are you here? Who are you?
It sounds like help me.
Yes.
Something here is dangerous. It was like,
Stop.
like something else.
What's going on? Explain. Who are you?
Can you turn that off? Never mind.
You are.
You are.
Picture.
Hi, this is
It's someone new. It's someone new.
Who's
Hi,
here?
this is.
Who is this?
Rule.
Someone rolls over.
King? Is this King?
Happy King.
Story.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear. We want to hear your story. Or we want to share your story. Can you help us?
Excuse.
Oh, that was behind me.
Really?
Yes.
There.
What?
I thought it was that way.
So let's go back real quick, see if we can find it.
Oh, that was behind me.
Boom. This little device right here. They didn't mention it, right? This is essentially one of those bells, right, that you ding on a countertop bell. Supposedly, it is connected to a device that releases an EMF field, right? An electromagnetic field. There's an EMF. Electromagnetic. You get what I'm saying, okay? Listen, it's getting hot in here. My brain's getting a little frazzled. But basically, they can interact with that and ding the bell. I don't know why they haven't brought it up. Probably doesn't go off at all. But we did just hear a knock. I heard the knock before the thing even popped up. Difficult to tell where it came from, though.
Really?
Yes.
There.
What?
I thought it was that way.
Really? You thought it was where?
It's that way.
Was there two noises?
I don't know. I mean, it might have echoed down the hallway. I don't know. Was that you?
Haven't seen it.
This is fucked up.
What's your story?
I'm so scared right now.
Oh,
Was that somebody's stomach or like?
how more? What more do they want?
What more do they want?
Who are you talking about?
Us?
90%.
I heard that.
Same.
90.
Closed door.
90% close the door.
Like the door's almost closed?
Oh, the time's
Season.
almost up.
Yes.
What's gonna happen when the door is completely shut and this place is gone?
87.
That's when it's closed.
When it closed.
Right?
I
1987?
think you're right, yeah.
No, we're talking about now.
Remember me.
Oh my god!
Why?
What's gonna happen? They want us to remember them. When
the doors close.
When the doors close, I want you to remember us.
Yes.
Because guys,
remember you.
didn't we say at the very beginning, like the entire purpose of this place is to shut people out,
Right.
to
Yes.
silence them from society?
Story.
That's the story.
They want to tell their story.
I have literally full body chills. I know it's
that's
cold out here, but
You're home.
You're home. Tell
No,
your
don't follow us home.
but remote at the home. Tell the story. Like make the YouTube video.
Lock.
that's crazy. How do you want to be remembered? What should people know about you?
Alive.
Remember how she was when she was alive?
Maybe.
Come on, code.
Or they're still alive, like remember.
Like we're still here.
Waiting for.
Waiting for something. What are you waiting for? Why do you stick around in this place?
He's waiting for his story to be out.
Yeah, because we never.
And there you go.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Wait, that's it. Oh, what the fuck?
What?
That was like the best investigation of all time.
What?
That was.
What happened? The voices just got like creepier.
That's so.
Like that, it was like "there you go" was so clear to me. Like it felt like someone was talking to me. Like actually.
It
God.
was like he was speaking he was speaking sentences.
Wait, what?
It was
What?
like saying like I want you to remember me and like tell my story, and then like someone
We were like,
repeated something, and then you go there, and there you go. Like that's what they were saying.
What the fuck?
I think Eric was like, they're waiting here so that we can tell their story.
Yeah.
There you go. That's why we're here. What the hell? but they're sad because it's 90% closed. Guys, like this place is set to be demolished. And so they're like, it's almost time. And we asked like, what do you want to happen when it's finally closed? And you said, remember me.
Remember me. And alive. Like we're still alive.
Crazy.
Don't forget about me.
I'm getting chills.
Yeah, no, full body chills, even though it is 30 degrees, like overall chills. That is crazy. But at the same time, if you think about it, it's also like really sad too. The whole point of this place where these staff members, these doctors trying to silence the people, maybe the people that couldn't afford to like really speak out what they wish to say. And now they're almost like, we don't have a spot to tell our story anymore. So remember me.
Yeah.
It's like
and everyone was like, help me. Every single
please help. Please
share the story.
investigation.
Yeah. Remember me was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
There we go.
Oh my god.
That went off like 3 times.
This is like a documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like remote home. Like they want us to like record and post it when we're home and stuff.
Yeah.
As much as it is all for like YouTube and things like that and having experiences, like I think being able to share a story and knowing that this is going to live forever is kind of beautiful.
They know that.
It helps whether or not this place is forever here, at least the stories that are told here might be forever on the internet, which is really nice.
Definitely. And maybe somebody watching this will like know somebody who was part of Pennhurst or had a family member or something, and this is going to help keep their memory alive.
Maybe someone here learns the cruelty that Pennhurst had and maybe gives some kindness in the future. You know, it's like pass it on.
Like remember the shame of Pennsylvania.
And do better. So now there's only one last thing to do.
What is it?
We told everyone that we go investigate the underground tunnels, but Hoss-sister's gotta go. So would you do us the honors of leading us down there and locking us into the tunnels?
No way. Really?
Yeah.
Actually?
We'd love to.
The most terrifying place in all of Pennhurst are the underground tunnels. These tunnels used to connect all the buildings and were used to transport people around. But now it's a way for spirits to travel, almost like a paranormal highway. Sometimes you'll hear intelligent knocking responses, as well as whistling and thuds from spirits that are trying to communicate.
And since this will be our last time at Pennhurst Asylum, at the end of our investigation, we wanted to attempt one of our most terrifying trigger events yet.
Okay, so is the title our final investigation in reference to the final time they're coming to Pennhurst? Or is it they are no longer going to be doing investigations after this? Because my suspicion was that they were going to be either creating or joining a, like, subscription service, you know, kind of like how the Try Guys have a Second Try or Watcher has Watcher, right? And that's where they were going to be uploading all of their investigations from now on. That was my suspicion, which is why I said I was going to be very disappointed in them, because everyone today is struggling so much, especially monetarily. Like, the economy is in shambles. Everything is a subscription service nowadays. To ask people to spend more money just to watch your content is a really, really shady and, like, messed up thing to do. Like, that's personally why I don't react to Watcher. I reacted to a couple of their videos where they went out and did investigations. I don't react to them anymore because they want people to go join their tiered subscription service. And it's very out of touch with the world, right? I'm not a fan of saying, hey, you should pay to watch me, right? I appreciate any comments, likes, or subscribes that I get from my videos, but I will never be like, hey, you guys need to pay me to see my videos. I'm putting them out there because I want everyone to see them. I want people to be like, hey, I'm going to throw this on in the background, do something else, and just listen to this guy ramble on and talk about nothing and always. You know, it's kind of also like why I don't support, like, streamers. Like, I don't go into big streams and be like, oh, I got to subscribe to, you know, Ludwig or Valkyrie or any of these big name people, right? Because they just want, it's more money for them, right? Like, why should I give these people who already could buy my entire life out more money, right? Why should I give them more money that I don't have? You know, if it's like a smaller creator that I really like, who, you know, obviously isn't, you know, massive, maybe, you know, back when I had Amazon Prime, I would give them my Prime membership or whatever it's called, subscription on Twitch, right? But like, it's always left a bad taste in my mouth anytime I see people like, oh, if you want to watch our content, you got to pay for it, right? You got to be a subscriber to watch our old videos. And it's just, it always leaves a bad taste in my mouth, right? I get why people do it. They need to make more money. Who knows how much they're getting in ad revenue and stuff like that. But like, again, I'm very confused as to the title. Is this the final investigation that they're doing of Pennhurst Asylum, or is this their final investigation in general? Hopefully, it's just for the Pennhurst one, and we're going to get more stuff to react to.
All right, this is how we get to the tunnels.
Wait, what? What are we doing? Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yo, what?
Yeah, these
We
are
have to
props.
spend a whole investigation in here?
No, this is how we get there,
Oh
dude.
god, dude!
Walk back.
Imagine one just moves.
Yeah. Bro, I don't even know what I would do in that situation.
Oh my god, it just keeps going, dude.
Thank God they have these covered. Yeah, literally.
I don't know if I want to do this anymore, dude. Look.
I'm curious as to why they're there. What's with the mannequins with the sheets on them? Do they do like a haunted house here during Halloween? They're like, we gotta have some things. I'm very curious as to why those are there. Maybe it was like for the tours. They're like, yeah, we have like mannequins to show you like what they look like, and we just took them down for whatever. Very odd to have them just there.
This is the tunnels.
Oh god, do not enter! The final investigation.
We're entering.
What we have right now is timer locks. So you cannot open them no matter what you do until the timer goes off. We're gonna set these for 20 minutes and they're gonna click lock into it. So we're gonna literally be stranded here for 20 minutes.
We're gonna get stressed.
Oh yeah, this is so much fun, guys.
I'm loving life.
All right, I'm ready to lock in.
Once you actually hit the lock button, it should count down.
Oh, we're gonna
5,
start
4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you guys so much.
That's so much fun.
How many likes for a part 3?
5 billion.
What?
We're gonna go home and get some rest.
Maybe it's the final investigation with them? Maybe. Also, these locks are a little weird to me. Like, what is the purpose of having a time to lock? Aside from, like, kink stuff. Which, like, hey, I'm into a lot of kinks. But, like, I feel like having a timer on a lock defeats the purpose of a lock? I don't know. I won't get too much into it.
Hey guys! Come on, kids.
Don't die.
We'll try not to.
When did I rip out you enough?
Oh my god. Just go. Keep getting out of here.
This actually like hurts my hand.
I actually can't move at all.
Where the hell are we going? Let's speed walk a little bit. Wait. Bye.
Oh, dude, the flashlight just went on. I didn't even see that.
Fucking never been so much.
Okay, so the flashlight that they're talking about, those are very cheap flashlights. And basically the way that they turn on is you twist on and off. And you can set it right in between on and off. And then you can ask spirits questions and be like, hey, is there a spirit here? If yes, turn on the flashlight. And within a reasonable amount of time, it can turn on, right? And you'd be like, hey, that's an answer to my question. A lot of the times, what you see is just it going on and off randomly, and they happen to ask a question and it just randomly goes on and off. So you need quick, cohesive answers to this. And a lot of times it'll just randomly do it even when you're not asking questions like they just did. So it's not really like a foolproof scientific thing, because it is what happens when you just turn something in between on and off. The power is going back and forth. It doesn't know what to do.
Walk faster, bitch.
This is just you and me, dude.
I forgot we could probably just stand up and run.
But we're still gonna be trapped here for 20 minutes no matter what.
Oh, that's oh my god, shit.
we made it. Thank you for telling us your stories. And thanks, Sam and Colby, for having us on. Hopefully they're doing okay.
They have warned us, the guides, all our research, everybody have been saying this tunnel system right here is deeply terrifying. It is the place where they like push spirits from building to building.
Yeah, and over to our left, you can see some exit signs on the night vision camera. So we can kind of see some like red light that way, but to our right, you can't see anything. It's just darkness.
You actually can't.
Dude, I keep hearing.
Maybe there is power to some of these buildings. I feel like I saw somewhere that there should be no power to them. They had outside lights on. I don't know. Maybe there is power. They are doing construction there, so there could be some power. But I'm not certain. Don't quote me on it.
Shuffling to the left. Like that. What is that?
If there is another spirit here in the tunnel with us, can you make yourself known?
I remember being here last time. Oh shit, that just went on for a second. If there is an entity down here with us, we've heard there's a negative sort of spirit who roams these tunnels. Can you make an obvious sound?
There's the flashlight. Holy fuck, there's a spider right next to us. Yeah.
Are you shuffling in the darkness over there?
And that's a big old Spidey boy. But Spider's gonna tell me all their secrets, so don't get rid of them.
Just one flash on my flashlight.
Can you turn off this red flashlight?
Oh shit! And this one too.
Okay, things are starting to ramp up again.
Definitely. Dude, spirits might just be messing with us right now. Like, might be messing with everything to scare us.
I wonder if the spirits here of the staff members, because quote unquote, they gained so much by scaring the patients into submission that they scare the people alive right now because it's like fun for them. It's like Dr. Fear and all those people like that would scare people and punish people for no reason. Mm-hmm. It's almost like they would want to do that in the afterlife.
There's a lot of little like drips. Oh,
both of these went off at the same time, and then there was like a boom. Something just.
Speaking of, yeah, the buds, that was so loud. Dude, it sounds like there's somebody over there.
If there is someone down the hall, can you come over a little closer? Maybe. Oh my god.
That's so much closer.
Do you want to scoot closer to the camera?
Okay. Oh my god, the music box.
Oh fuck.
Only for 1 second? Can you walk in front of our device? What was that?
What is that?
What?
Did you hear like something like almost like hiss?
Actually, no joke.
Yeah, there's something down there.
What the fuck? Just nonstop. This is our last moments with the spirits of Pennhurst. If you guys want to make yourself known, if you want to show yourself in the video, you have about a couple minutes left to do that. Our equipment's already been going crazy and we've heard a lot of noises, but now's your chance to make any more.
We just want to say thank you. You know, whether it's the other investigators that come here and the stories you tell, or to us directly, thank you for being vulnerable. Thank you for trying. Thank you for sharing your story. Mm-hmm. Remember those who've passed. Remember the things that you can learn through history, and more importantly, above all else, just be kind.
I think you just be kind to anybody. You don't know what anybody is going through in life, and everybody's on their own path.
Whether or not you believe in this stuff, it's like if there is a chance that the spirits are genuinely telling a story of being kind and they want to be remembered, then these videos can allow them to do that. It's really beautiful. It's very sad.
Yeah.
But this is why we do what we do, you know? Thank you to the spirits of the Pennhurst Asylum.
I'm unlocked.
Let's go.
Strange that they added random home footage of kids, but okay. But yeah, ultimately, all these spirits, like the people that they came from, all they wanted was to just live a normal, happy life, right? Not be locked away in an asylum, not be treated like an outcast or, an animal, basically, less than an animal. They just wanted to live and be happy and enjoy life, and they weren't allowed to do that. They were shunned away, locked away, beaten, tormented, killed in a lot of cases. And yeah, their spirits might just be around being like, hey, just don't forget about us. Don't forget about all these people who have suffered because of society. Okay, so that was the end of the video. Again, still confused as to why the title says it's their final ghost hunt, their final investigation. Maybe it is the final investigation of Pennhurst. But yeah, evidence-wise, not too much that they caught. Some spirit box stuff. They didn't get any EVPs. Possible ball moving around, appearing out of nowhere. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and watching. Make sure, again, I've said it multiple times now, you like, comment, subscribe, all those fun things. It really helps me out. Really validates me and gives me a little bit of joy. You can be kind to me by doing that. That would be great. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I don't know how to end these videos. Monster, sponsor me, give me free energy drinks. Sam and Colby, send me a couple of free stickers or something. I don't know. Kid love you, bye.